talks the talk, bro.
Only.
Talk the source, nigga.
Recording?
Yeah, we're going.
We already did the mics and everything?
Now we're good. Everyone's
Yeah,
talking.
look like we
Now we
straight.
good. This dude fucking Will.
No.
This dude's annoying as shit. Talking about college football like he's from down south and shit. You're from
Only people from down south watch college football?
pretty
Say
much.
say some more stupid stuff. We want everybody. Only people down south care about football. You heard that?
Pretty much.
Roll
though
Tide,
there's
nigga.
Roll Tide.
There's a huge shortage of referees up here because all the parents up here are pulling out the gats and shit on refs.
Bro, I don't know. We're starting off with this is Stocked Up Podcast and there's a layup. Bring it up. There's the layup.
Who's catching it? Who's catching it? Who's catching it?
No,
What the
one of
fuck?
y'all-
Now
one of y'all
it's a
lead it to
turnover.
him.
Now it's a turnover.
Oh,
I fucking did an
shit.
alley-oop and it's
alright,
a turnover.
No, that's a great transition right there because that's what we was doing in the playoffs, turning the ball over. Like,
Exactly.
all right, so I guess we're gonna start with the Ime Udoka scandal going on. You guys been paying attention to that?
Bro, I don't even think it's a scandal, bro. Just let him live, man. He got his dick sucked.
Yeah, that's
fucked,
on-
man. Just let him live, dog.
If it was consensual, it was consensual. I ain't got shit to say about it.
The only problem I really have with all this nonsense that's going on is it's not that serious. Like, what the fuck, bro?
If he was white, it wouldn't even be a conversation, bro.
Nah, that's a liberal ass take.
Nah.
That's a liberal ass take.
What the hell?
Nah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think he would have got any disciplinary shit happening to him if it wasn't. He fucked somebody who either was important or he fucked somebody's girl who was important. Because nobody gets a full year suspension for that. For fucking, I mean, yeah, you're not supposed to. What's the word? Be in cahoots with people in the office and shit
Right.
like that. But like,
Not supposed to fuck subordinates.
Yeah,
subordinates and shit like that.
and I could see that standpoint where you're not supposed to have sexual activity
relations,
with
yeah.
people lower than you, I guess. But come on, he's a grown ass man.
Y'all heard who they said it might have been. It was they said it could have been an executive's wife
Yeah.
or one of the athletic trainers.
You know what I don't get though, right? So the Phoenix Suns owner, I think it's like Robert
Oh
Sarver
yeah.
or some shit, whatever the fuck his name is. He got suspended from the NBA for a whole season because he said nigga like 5 times and said some sexual comments to some chicks.
Yeah.
But then this dude Ime is over there smashing somebody.
It got the same repercussions.
Yeah,
basically.
same like I just don't get it.
No, bro, it's weird because we live in this society where if you're a celebrity or if you're someone, especially like the NBA, that's like a squeaky clean. At least they try to have a squeaky clean image.
Mm-hmm.
So like kind of similar to the Tiger Woods shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Remember Tiger Woods when his whole scandal was coming out? He was cheating on his wife and all that shit. It's almost like if you don't, if you kind of mess up that image or whatever of the NBA,
They make an example out of you.
exactly, kind of like exactly.
Oh, okay.
You know, does that make sense?
They want you to be
that
PC.
makes sense.
Yeah, they want you
It don't make
exactly very
fucking sense.
PC.
Ron Artest punch a bunch of fans in the face, bro. Like the NBA is gonna have some roughness in it. It's a sport
Right.
that you know what I mean. Like the NBA wants to market to families now, and I get
Exactly.
it. They want everybody to be squeaky clean. It's kind of like how the NBA does. No, the NFL does with QBs and shit, where they want the QB to just be quiet, don't say anything. You're a face now. We don't want to hear no altercations.
Exactly.
None of that shit. But it's different because this is a head coach we're talking about
Mm-hmm.
in his first year.
A damn good one though too.
He did his thing. He
Mhm.
stepped up. But let's be honest though. This is his first year. Do you think this could have been, what's the word? If he's doing stuff like this in his first year, do you think his mind wasn't fully in the game?
No, I don't think so.
Because
And
we made it to the playoffs.
I've heard that too. I heard that stupid ass take too. Oh, if he was more focused on the game, maybe they would have won the chip, whatever.
Marco,
He's a grown ass man, bro.
Marco.
He wants to fuck.
Marco,
You not
Marco.
lying.
say this pod. They guarantee us 15 mil. Somebody
Be
comes in and
squeaky
gives us a deal. No, not be squeaky clean. They give us 15 mil. This is our first year doing the pod. They're like, you got to do episode a week. We're giving you 15 mil, all you guys.
Right.
You fuck the VP's wife.
Deal over.
Deal's done.
But it ain't in the contract though. It's not like,
I feel you.
hey, it's free game, nigga. She came to me, nigga. I don't know.
Hey, and
Bro.
that's the boat my boy finds himself in. It was consensual.
It's
but
consensual,
now
you know.
They saying he shouldn't have did it.
You know,
So,
hey
you-
man,
you
he's
know-
a grown man, bro.
You know what makes it look worse though? I'm not even gonna lie.
What?
Is the fact that they're feeding us so little, so everybody else is trying to dig up as much information as they find. So I think they're making this whole situation worse than what it really is.
But it kind of
Yeah,
goes back.
for all we know, people could just be making this shit up,
Facts,
and then
bro.
we're just running with it.
Yo,
It's escalating though.
no, it's to me. I see it as like a grown man celebrity eating Kardashian shit. Like they like this bullshit, you know? Like the
They
rumors.
like the drama.
Yeah, the rumors here. Who's gonna be the interim coach?
No,
blah,
I ain't-
blah.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been seeing a lot of people boosting it up because he was dating Nia Long.
Right.
Oh my god!
And once they hear about Nia Long, the women come to the
Oh,
defense all the
man.
time.
Fuck
They're like, I can't believe he would do this shit to her. Nia Long, you gonna cheat on Nia Long? It was crazy. And I
Bunch
was
of
like,
bitches with no boyfriend.
Yo, fact.
I be laughing at that shit
shit's
low key
crazy.
because they be like, this all the single ladies buy me a ring and shit. Like I'm a single lady, like the Beyonce song. I'm like, wait, wasn't Beyonce married and shit? Like, you know what I'm
man.
saying? Like, think about
she was taking care of hers.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. Anyway,
do you?
I don't want to go too deep into that shit because I could force it. But
Yeah, we're a sports pod.
exactly. We're
Back
sports
up.
podcast.
I mean, now let's be honest. Who's the guy who's taking over as the head coach? What is it? The interim?
Yeah, his name's assistant coach Joe Mazzulla. I
Joe
believe it.
Mazzulla.
But isn't what the fuck's his name? I forget how to say it. Undunka. What's that?
Ime Udoka.
Undunka, Umaga,
Yo,
whatever.
shit.
I
Bulldozer.
could never ever pronounce his name, but like, isn't he like assistant coach or some shit?
No,
Interim?
Ime was the full
head
time
No, I'm
coach.
saying for the season coming up.
No, Joe.
No, I'm talking about, is he interim? Like, what's
No,
his
he's
role?
suspended.
He's
for the
suspended,
whole
nigga.
year.
Suspended? Oh, I
The
thought-
complete
He's
year.
Sean
Oh, okay,
Payton,
okay,
nigga.
okay.
No season.
No, I thought I
It's
heard-
over with.
No,
Yeah.
I heard that. I thought I read that he was.
No, but the guy who's taking over is Joe Mazzulla, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Mhm.
Joe Mazzulla. He's the youngest head coach right now in the league.
He's 34, right?
34, yeah. Yep. So I don't know.
So he looks like a motherfucker from Boston. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I have a
Cape
question.
Verde
though.
niggas, right?
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a question. How much does a head coach role play in the NBA?
It's big time. You gotta have someone to control the dudes. You gotta have a voice.
Like emotionally or like by
Look at the
play?
championship teams across the NBA,
And look
I
at the
think look at the head coaches. I think when you look at some of the most historic teams,
like the Spurs or some shit.
They had
Yeah,
a good
okay,
head coach.
the head
Spurs.
coaches are definitely
who
that
was
centerpiece.
who was Milwaukee's head coach?
Mike Budenholzer.
Budenholzer.
Okay.
Bootyhoser.
Booty holes.
Marco was about to talk mad trash about the head coach. Like, nigga, none of these dudes are that important. Nah, this is
No. I'm wondering because I guess I'm a casual NBA fan. I'm not super into it. I can't watch NBA and know every single play that they're doing, every little intricate play, like
Yeah.
movement. I look at it as casual. So that's the question I have. How much impact does a head coach really have?
You know how I think the role actually goes? I think it's a star player and then your head coach. Because the star player dictates a lot of this shit.
The star
Yeah.
and the head coach got to be on one accord.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Popovich and Timmy D.
Right.
No, of
Boom.
course. But then again, look at
Always works.
but you see,
Budenholzer and
Giannis.
Giannis.
that's a good dude.
Mike and Phil. Man, they might have had their differences.
who's the star player.
Kobe and Phil, right?
Kobe and Phil. They might have had their differences. but,
LeBron
you know,
and he had like 13 head coaches.
Mike Brown.
Spolstra.
Spoelstra.
Mike
There
Brown.
you go.
No,
Didn't they have who was that dude they got from Italy?
Oh fuck! What was his name?
Black-
oh my
David Black.
David Black.
David
That was a
Black.
bum, dude. He was a fucking bum. David Crap, nigga. That's your name.
Yo.
David Crap.
Crap.
This NFL season's been kind of rocky this past couple weeks. Week 3 starts tomorrow, but
No, it already started the other day. Nigga.
no, I'm saying week 3 is tomorrow.
no, it already
Browns.
started.
Well, I guess actually,
Yeah,
I guess
technically
I
already
guess
started.
technically.
Steelers.
Okay, my
Bro,
bad.
that catch
Browns
though.
are 2
My
and
bad.
1.
Bro, that catch though.
That was crazy.
I was gonna say,
Pickens,
They
you
still
talking about
lost, though.
Pickens?
Yeah, Pickens.
yo,
They still lost, but
yo, speaking of Pickens, I'm just clipping for TikTok. It wasn't better than Odell's catch.
yes, it was.
You think so? Why?
Yeah.
What makes you say that?
If you look at the catch, he was definitely a lot more parallel to the ground,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
and it's definitely a little more out of reach, kind of.
Mhm.
Like his catch was definitely a bit more acrobatic.
So would you say that catch ranks in like some of the top catches of all time, NFL wise?
I'd say so.
Just like no touchdown being after it, just
Yeah.
like a catch.
Because there's some catches that I have in memory.
Down, like, yeah, I think that's a pretty good
Like
catch.
catches that like are memorable in my mind. Like the Odell catch, I remember that because it was in a specific situation that people always remember. But like,
Oh,
the Pickens-
motherfuckers probably ain't gonna remember it. Like,
The Pickens
oh shit,
kid-
you
yeah.
remember
That's
this
what I'm
day
saying.
on this day?
'Cause,
Nah,
like,
they're probably not.
I think of like crazy catches. I'm thinking of like Julio Jones with the leaning in the Super Bowl when we're going against the Falcons and we're trying to come back from what were we down like 28 points and we're in the fourth quarter and he catches the ball falling through the sideline and
I
shit.
wouldn't consider that like a
But
legendary
but
play,
that's a
though. Like,
memorable moment.
yeah,
And then
to you because you're Patriots.
and then
fan.
Julio
There you
no
That
Julian
Julian
Edelman
Edelman.
Julian
That
Edelman's
shit.
catch.
Julian Edelman. But that resonates more with us because we're Patriots fan. But what I will say is there a little correlation with these crazy catches with terrible quarterbacks? Isn't there
Gotta make a play. Gotta make a play.
You know what I'm saying?
He touched the ball, you're supposed to catch it.
That's true, but
Good receivers make the play.
throw a better ball. What the fuck?
Nah, bro. With the amount of technology in them gloves, bro, the ball touches the glove.
I
That
know,
shit's
That shit's like stick 'em.
Yo, in 20 years, you're gonna see fucking like someone grab it with a middle finger.
yeah,
and shit.
one hand, one finger, and
You know
shit.
what that reminds me of? Remember when Megatron? I think they were playing the Bears. This motherfucker did this crazy ass catch, one handed like this, and he was off balance,
Mhm.
but then it counted as a touchdown because I forget what was.
Well, you didn't have full possession or
yeah,
some shit?
yeah, some shit like that.
There's always some dog shit
And
called
I'm like,
like
bro,
that.
that was a crazy ass catch.
Tell that shit to Dez.
There you go.
Facts.
Oh,
There you go.
fuck.
Facts.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Yo, Lamar's been going crazy too, bro.
Yo, this nigga.
no, bro, I told you guys Lamar was gonna go
Lamar
crazy.
been going up.
I told you he's trying to get paid.
It's contract year.
They
It's
say he
contract
ain't had
year.
no receivers, but he's still finding
He's
a way to make
balling.
do.
Tua's kind of balling too, but
They about to violate us tomorrow. Nigga.
Two
No
is
bullshit.
balling. Wait, who?
The Ravens are playing the Pats at home tomorrow.
nah, I don't think so.
Oh,
Yo, but
boy.
yo, I got something to say,
They
and it's
about
coming
to
from a
whoop
Pats
on
fan.
y'all.
I don't know about Mac Jones. These past couple of weeks, he hasn't.
I still
been
got
looking
faith
good.
in him. It's still early.
Fuck
Nah.
you, nigga. It ain't
I still
Mac
got
Jones.
faith.
No,
Nigga,
it's
we
not
got
even
no
Mac
offensive-
Jones. It's not Mac Jones that's making the offense slow down. It's our receivers literally getting strapped.
No,
Nah,
no.
well, why? What's your
We
take?
have no offensive coordinator.
Is that the reason?
Well, that's
Not for
true.
one of
That's
them.
true too. That is true.
And on top of that, fucking Kendrick Bourne, our best receiver, right, is in the doghouse with Matt Patricia, who's a dog shit coach.
That's a big point. I be looking
Big
at
facts.
when they be showing the little highlights of like the coaches on the sideline calling plays. We're looking at Matt Patricia if you going down it, looking like it's a fucking menu getting ready to call. Yo, let me get the number 36 out there. Fucking them niggas do whatever play it is.
Bro.
That should be fucked up. There was one play where he was like, it was like 3rd and 7. We fucking hitting the ball off to Damian Harris and we're already down like fucking
Yeah.
like 2 touchdowns. I'm like, why are we running the ball and we haven't had a good run?
Gotta get in better position to kick a punt. That's what
Man.
Belichick's thinking.
You
Yeah,
know,
you see?
it's
shit's fucking-
chess, not checkers,
Niggas,
buddy.
we weren't even on the opponent's
L.
side of the field.
L take.
We weren't. No, that wasn't L take because we
No,
were on
fuck
like
with you.
the 20-yard line on our side of the field and shit. You gonna kick the ball 80 yards?
You
I
know?
don't know.
But my Super Bowl pick, like it was a sleeper, is Minnesota. They're looking rocky as fuck.
Yeah, real
Chargers, I don't know how mine's looking.
Yeah, they're looking a little rocky
Nah,
too.
Chargers is done for. Fuck.
Yo, but
Done
back when I said
for.
Mahomes looking
Hobo
like
coming
a
back.
god, bro. Mahomes is incredible,
He's got a vendetta this year. He's
bro.
coming
He
out.
looks incredible.
So you niggas is already backpedaling. So it's looking like the 2 best teams out of that
What do you
division is
mean?
who?
Bro, I said,
Mahomes
I'm not,
and that boy.
bro. I didn't back. I,
That boy.
And that boy.
I said Broncos was gonna win the
Nah.
division.
Nah. Who's been playing like
Broncos
shit?
ain't winning shit.
All right, but
No, but
they
still,
winning more
I'm
shit
still
than the
rocking
Raiders
with the
and the
Chargers.
fucking
And-
Chargers.
And you know what
I'm
else I
still
said?
rocking with the Chargers.
And I
Herbert's
said-
coming back.
I said this to the past 2 podcasts. I'm gonna say it for the 3rd time. Mahomes is the best quarterback I ever seen in my life.
This nigga been blind his whole life.
You're-
Then
Bro, he's incredible,
you
dude.
never seen Thomas Brady?
No, I would say he's
Thomas
the best.
Edward Brady.
Yeah.
He's
Edward
the best.
Patrick
He's the
Brady.
best winning quarterback. He has that dog in him.
Nah,
like,
shut up. Oh,
But as
Ta-
far as like making these passes, that like, how do you do that? Is
Hey.
Mahomes.
Let me tell you this though.
Oh,
right?
he be doing the tricks.
Like, bro, like, what the fuck? How do you?
Mahomes got that cockapoo in him.
What do you got? What do you?
That's what it is.
Yo, he's like a magician on the field, bro. Dark magician, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Dark magician Yu-Gi-Oh.
magician
Oh
girl.
my
20
god.
to-
That's what he is.
So who's his brother? Who's the blue eyes white dragon there?
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Who's that? That's a stronger card. Who's
Herbert is Herbert has blue eyes.
Bro,
Mm.
Jewish nigga.
yo, you all right? So let me put it like this.
Herbert would be Kaiba.
that? Seto Kaiba.
Seto Kaiba.
Yeah, he's evil. Nah, chill. Nah, who's the best looking quarterback though? Jimmy Garoppolo. Oh, he stepped up too.
Porn star Jimmy. He's alright though.
Best looking.
Hey, you know what's
Yeah,
crazy?
I know. I took that
They
weird.
got kind of homosexual
Yeah.
out of nowhere.
Ever since you came back from Tampa, then you
Yo,
been a little
speaking
fucking
of
crazy.
Tampa, bro, tell me why, bro. This is a place I think it's called Eborg. It's like there's like where's mad bars and shit, like nightclubs and shit. You just walk up and down and shit. And I see mad motherfuckers who look exactly like Lamar Jackson, squish
Yo.
face and everything. Bro, I'm like, bro, chill. Why is there so many little Lamar Jacksons everywhere?
Bro, everybody trying to get a deal, nigga. Damn.
Y'all know what to do. Y'all
Roast
know
this
what to
dude.
do. Y'all know what to do. Do it.
Yo.
Y'all know what to do.
Nah, man.
Alright,
So
damn.
who do you think is winning our division? Because it's looking like we're like in limbo. Miami's way better than I thought they were gonna be. The Buffalo's Buffalo, and the Jets
I'm
even winning
sticking with
games
my
with
pick,
Joe Flacco.
I'm
Buffalo.
thinking Buffalo. But I'll tell
I'm
you this
sticking
though.
with Buffalo.
What if Miami beats Buffalo?
I don't see that happening.
It's possible.
Nah.
I could see that happening.
Nah.
What
Damn,
the way?
nah, you know what? And Micah Hyde just went out for the
Yeah,
season.
he's
Yeah.
done for the season. So that's a safety.
Yeah,
To cover the top, especially if you got Tyreek Hill fucking just going go routes all day long.
and to a Bama boy.
Damn, I don't know. Might have to make a move.
Yeah.
You already know my pick. I'm not gonna say nothing. But
This nigga's a Jets fan. I don't want to hear it, bro.
shut up. Fuck outta here.
Yes. Oh my.
But I mean, I'm gonna pivot.
Shout out, Pivot.
Big shout out to Pivot.
Shout out to Pivot. Actually, I don't know what I was gonna say. You guys seen John Moran's interview with the Pivot though?
No, I didn't even know he did
really?
one.
Oh, no, that shit was pretty dope. That shit was actually pretty interesting.
What happened in the interview,
Yeah,
nigga?
what happened?
Not, I don't know. I thought you
I
guys
want details.
No, I-
Nah.
Yeah, you can't just bring.
No,
Ah,
no,
saw
it,
it.
wasn't, it wasn't nothing crazy. I thought
Elaborate,
that's awesome.
nigga.
How you gonna say it was an
Elaborate.
interview and not say nothing that happened in the interview? What do you say?
He said that he don't like motherfuckers that like wear a stocked up shirt in the corner of the couch.
All right, so he don't know what the fuck he's talking about. You sitting in the corner.
With the jibber jabber, nigga.
Yeah,
What the
niggas just
fuck?
be bringing up shit, don't remember it. All right, so I got a couple things we could touch on right now. What do you want to do, wrestling, or you want to go straight into the fight sports?
I'm gonna say one thing though.
It's all fighting.
One more thing. Well, I'm gonna segue. MJF is a fucking superstar. And I'm gonna explain why. I'm gonna explain
And
exactly
the
why.
sky is blue.
Who's MJF?
No, MJF. He's
He a diamond in the rough too.
shout out Jaren. He put me on to him. He explained like his when he's trying to do his contract negotiations. I saw his interview with Ariel Hawani, and shout out Ariel Hawani, best MMA journalist. He's a big ass wrestling fan.
And he
too.
does wrestling too. And
You don't. Fuck
I
with
hate wrestling journalists because most of them are just super fans, marks who just don't know what the fuck they're talking about
Mhm.
and who just argue amongst themselves and each other. But
You fuck
he
with Ariel?
does good. He does great work.
I fuck with Ariel.
He does great work.
And I saw him. I randomly clicked on it just because Jaren said a lot of great things about MJF, and I saw he interviewed him. It's like a 50-minute interview, and listening to that, I understood everything you said on the podcast about wrestling, how wrestling is nowadays. You cannot be a character. You are a character in a sense,
Mhm.
but it bleeds out to real life. So you have to be
yourself.
exactly. So when I'm listening to him speak, right, I'm like, holy shit, I get it. Like he's like, if you didn't know he was a wrestler, you would think he's just some arrogant, like
He come
over the
across as a
top-
dickhead, right?
Right. Like you would think, oh,
Major.
this dude's just a cocky idiot, but he's persuasive. He's enthusiastic.
Mm-hmm.
He knows how to convey himself. He's like, he's an ill character. Like, I'm like, yo, this dude's dope. I'm all about my money. Like, the business is right. I'm friends with Tony Khan. He's a student of the game,
Mm-hmm.
bro. He knows how to deliver, bro.
You hit the nail on the head.
You know what I'm saying? He knows how to deliver,
A
bro.
student of the game.
Bro, I was like, I get it. Once I saw that interview, shout out Era Hawani with a great interview, great questions. Bro, I get it. I understand it. But I'm thinking, like, if he was like a UFC fighter, same shit, bro. Like,
Same shit.
you know, he'll be dope as fuck. Like, he's conveying. Like people could gravitate to what like, I don't know. I guess you have to watch the interviews for you to kind of understand. But Jaren, you get it, you know?
And it kind of played into something else I saw this week.
Mhm.
After that interview. People were saying, like, he's connecting with the people in a way where he's supposed to be a bad guy on TV,
Mhm.
but he's getting cheered. Like, he's getting the biggest reaction night after night, week after week.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you know why though?
at the end of the day, it's not, you can't be a bad guy and be getting bigger pops than the baby face.
But do you know why though?
You know?
Because he's a great fucking wrestler.
Is that what it is? Hold on. I
he's-
got one more.
He's what we needed though.
You know what? Even as a wrestler, he's not. On a scale of 1 to 5, I'd put him at probably like a 3.5, 3. I wouldn't give him a 4 all the way.
Oh, skill wise as a wrestler?
But as a worker,
He works
being
hard.
a wrestler and a worker are two completely different things. As a worker, he's phenomenal. He knows how to get everything across and what he does across very well and make it palatable for the audience. And he has something that most wrestlers nowadays don't have: the ability to talk yourself over to both your regular audience and
Casual
a casual
fans.
audience.
Yeah,
He's phenomenal.
that's
Who
like
has the
stuff-
best roster right now?
Kind of a.
The best roster, up and down.
I still think WWE because they got a better women's division.
I got a hot take right now. I'm gonna kill you guys right now. I got a hot fuck.
Well, WWE, because, like, damn, they have a lot of people on their roster. Like,
No,
as a whole,
but-
That's
they
what
have
I'm
a lot
saying.
of people on the
But,
roster. But AEW, I don't know.
They're nice though.
no,
They got a lot
Bro,
of
I'm gonna be honest with
young-
you.
They have a lot of young, untapped.
I'm
I'm
just
gonna
gonna
be
say
honest
one
with
thing.
you.
I'm gonna say one thing as like I wouldn't even consider myself a casual fan. I'm just more like a spectator.
Mhm.
I see way more AEW content on my feed. Way
I'm
more.
gonna be honest with you, Marco. I'm glad
Yeah.
you brought that up.
Go ahead.
As the spectator, an unbiased spectator on the outside, because I haven't been watching wrestling nowhere near as much as I used to when I was younger. You know what I mean? Watching AEW content and watching WWE, it's kind of like certain things that I like are intensity, and I like when people try to shake things up. And looking at the young talent coming out of AEW,
There you go.
I put AEW above WWE right now.
Yep, and I'm glad you said that because that's where I was going. AEW has a lot of young talent that has potential that, if tapped correctly, like I don't think Tony Khan really understands what he has in AEW.
Mm.
Like, the Young Bucks of the world, the Kenny Omegas of the world, even the CM Punks of the world, AEW doesn't need them.
No.
AEW can thrive
Without them.
without them. Having them is good, and you can use them to propel the young talent you do have, and that's how they should have been used.
Yep. To put
Like,
over.
me personally, I wouldn't have made Punk the world champion.
Nope.
If I was gonna make him the world champion, it would have been to
To
put the
some-
belt on someone like MJF.
Mhm.
If anything, he'd be a mid card champion to further elevate
Yeah.
other young talent.
Yo, but imagine, right? Imagine if AEW had an NXT, like a farm system.
that's
AEW would be on top of the world.
That's another thing that pissed me off with the WWE. They got rid of NXT. Weren't they going to do NXT 2.0 or whatever
No,
it
they
was?
still got it.
Nah,
yeah.
they still got
Triple
it,
H
but
he's
I don't
rebranded.
think Triple H looks at it as a developmental program anymore.
Nah.
At least he's not trying to.
He's looking at it as a third
And
brand, right?
I wish he would keep it developmental because pro wrestling
Needs it.
needs developmental programs.
The reason why I like AEW more than WWE 2 is because not only do I feel like they have better young wrestlers that are on the come up that have that intensity to try to make a name for themselves, but they directly connect themselves into a lot of the industry hip hop culture a lot. So I'm seeing a lot of like rappers, people that I actually kind of.
How do you feel about that, Jane?
I was hoping Mo didn't say that.
Yeah,
I didn't know you were
I'm
gonna
seeing
say
my
that.
boy Action Bronson getting fucking
God.
wrestling.
I see
with
UFC
Hook.
fighters and shit on there too.
Yeah.
Hook, and he did a
You
good
know-
job. Because I don't give two fucks about seeing Logan Paul wrestle.
Oh,
And
easy.
I agree with to each their own. I agree. I agree with all of it. You know, I'm not one for having celebrities in pro wrestling.
Okay.
I kind of don't like it because we have way too many guys in the pro wrestling industry, guys and girls who bust their ass night in and night out, who deserve those spots.
Mhm.
And
It's similar
so,
to like
No,
Jake,
no.
I could argue like Jake Paul. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
And you got to think too. Those
as
celebrities,
far as like boxing.
Yeah,
and stuff.
boxing,
Yes, I
right.
agree
those
with
celebrities are bringing eyes to
that. No, and
I
I agree with that. And bringing them in just goes to show you that pro wrestling doesn't, I guess, create stars like it once used to. Like, I think about this all the time, and people say America's greatest pastime is baseball. It's not.
is wrestling.
It's professional
Yeah.
wrestling.
Bro, you got niggas that are 50, 60
From
years
the
old.
beginning of time in America, as far as the entertainment circuit, if you look around, you can always find professional wrestling.
You know what? That's actually a great point, bro.
Whether
because
people were doing it in a circus or people were doing it seriously for money, you could always find it in American history.
Mhm.
And somehow now in the 21st century, it's been made kind of comical.
you know, it's kind of weird. I'm gonna piggyback off that because you saying that like professional wrestling are not creating superstars nowadays. I'm thinking about it. Like think about the superstars that like are cultural icons. Ric Flair,
Motherfuckers, they took wrestling seriously.
Yeah.
The Rock,
Hulk Hogan. Stone
Hulk
Cold.
Hogan.
People who
Andre the Giant.
transcended
The sport.
pop culture.
the people that you just named all didn't have to combat or compete with social media.
What do you mean with Ric Flair with social media, bro?
If Ric Flair,
Ric
had
Flair didn't
social
have
media-
Twitter.
He would have been sucking dick sniffing. I mean, not sucking. He would have got his dick sucked with snorting coke.
And saying woo the whole time,
He
nigga.
was probably still getting his dick sucked.
That's what I'm
Not
saying.
snorting
But it
coke
just would have been on
without social
camera.
media.
It would have been on camera.
Yo.
But as far as celebrities in wrestling, like, I mean, there's a way to write them to step behind the curtain. I hate exposing wrestling, but
Mhm.
there's a way to write them into the program and a way to make them seem serious as professional wrestlers.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Because a lot of people, like, I feel like AEW, I'll go. We were talking about clips. I saw a clip of Trina in AEW.
The rapper?
Mhm. With
Trina with
what-
Jade Cargill.
Jade, yep.
And in my head, I was thinking, why the fuck is Trina in AEW? There was nothing on the show last week to tell me that Trina would be here.
Mhm.
I wasn't told on this show why Trina would be here. And now she's here.
Just
And
mad
I still
random?
don't know why she's here.
They had
You know,
No.
like Action Bronson, I get it. When Hook debuted on AEW, Hook is Taz's son. And when he debuted on AEW, he had Action Bronson. Action Bronson did his theme music. I think Chairman's Intent is the song. I got hype.
I should got hype. I was watching that shit.
So I get it. I get why Action Bronson's there. And he's a big wrestling fan. Apparently he's been training for a while now to get in the ring.
Mhm.
And he's been talking to Tony Khan for a bit about it. All right, I get it. But in the grand scheme of things, I think keeping pro wrestling is best for pro wrestling.
No, I feel you because it's kind of similar to when CM Punk went to MMA. It's kind of like,
Yeah,
it's kind of like, like, come on,
Yo,
you know?
that fucked up his image a little bit too, though.
Did
No
it?
bullshit.
As far
He
as
thought he was Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say
right.
because you could say Brock Lesnar, same situation. People
Yeah,
kind of
but-
liked that.
but well, I mean, it worked for the UFC at that time, but like
But then you also have to think Brock was a phenomenal
Athlete.
collegiate wrestler.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he was disgusting.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
a
CM
lot
Punk
of these dudes
was
come from good
phenomenal.
collegiate,
no,
backgrounds.
but nowadays, if Brock Lesnar was in UFC, he'll get fucked up, even in his prime, just because the talent level,
The game has changed
yeah, exactly,
so much.
Exactly.
You know who was one that I thought was gonna actually try to like stay in the UFC when he was thinking about it was Batista because he's a black belt in
He did a couple Bellator fights.
in
didn't
Brazil.
did he?
Yeah,
Oh,
in
shit.
Brazil.
Strike Force, one of the two.
He's like
How
a
you
black
do?
belt in
He's all
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or something like that. And they were showing his training. He's like legit.
I
Like, he
guess
could literally fuck
he
somebody
could
up.
fight,
He's older though. He's
But
older.
Who, Batista?
Batista,
Yeah.
what's his MMA record?
I don't know. He
Like,
did.
one
He
on
did.
one?
He did some.
I'm gonna say this one thing where you say he's a black belt. Shout out Khamzat's coach. He was speaking on fake black belts in
I know. Khamzat,
fake black belts in the UFC. Like they kind of like.
So
No.
you think he's fake?
No, I'm not saying he's fake, but it just there's levels. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Khamzat's a blue belt, and Kevin Holland was a black belt in jiu-jitsu. And you see how he ragdolled that motherfucker. You know, he choked him out quick. You know what I'm saying? So,
Made that nigga retire.
yo,
Said the
He made that nigga retire.
yo, hey,
Who's next?
yo, who's next? Exactly.
They say he's going up to
Yeah.
185.
Yeah, he's going up to 185. He
And
might fight
they said
Paulo
money.
Costa?
Exactly. Easy.
That's what I'm thinking.
You can make money off that shit all
Oh,
day.
hell yeah.
I'm gonna fuck you. Yeah, he's
No.
gonna make money, nigga.
Yeah, but wait. My thought was this: as we transition to the MMA, if he moves up to 185, I felt like at 170 he was gonna go for the belt.
Mhm. It just
So at 185, does he then have to go to the back of the line? Or
no, not
how do you-
necessarily. I think he's just.
how do you wanna play that?
He's one fight off. There's two options: Paulo Costa, which is more likely because they got history,
Mhm.
or Robert Whitaker, which is people say is a nightmare matchup for him because Robert Whitaker is kind of like the anti-wrestler. Like he's a wrestler's kryptonite. You know what I'm saying?
I think Whitaker.
Now
I
Whitaker's
think-
fucking disgusting.
I think
bro.
Whitaker puts him to sleep.
Like I don't
I don't
want to
bet against
Why
Khamzat.
are we
No,
just
I
skating
think-
by
I
the
want-
fact that this nigga needs to fight Gilbert Burns again?
No, because
That
he moved
shit
up.
was a robbery.
No, he moved up in weight. He's at
Nah, he's
185.
not.
Yeah, to
185.
run. He's running.
Nah, he's
Don't
fuck-
say
Nah,
say
he's
what it is.
fucking Gilbert
He's
Burns
running.
up again. He's fucking
Well, Gilbert Burns
up
won
again.
that fight.
Nah, I don't.
Why
I
could
don't
you
agree
watch
with
that shit? Did
I
Gilbert
saw
Burns
that
get
fucking
fucked up,
fight.
or did Khamzat have some fucking bloody face at the end and it was like, oh shit, this is a fight I don't want to have.
Motherfuckers
again?
bleed.
Yo,
That's
yo,
cool.
here's my opinion on
But-
the fight. Here's my opinion. I think because he skyrocketed up to the top of the division. That was his first real test. So he thought he could just run through him. So the first 2 rounds he was trying to run through him.
And it didn't work.
Yeah.
I agree.
So the last round, if you watch the last round, he pieced him up because his coach, he was yelling at him like, chill the fuck out. What are you doing, bro? You acting wild. Do what we trained. He was jabbing him up, took him down. He pieced him up the 3rd round and won.
No.
You know, so that's my takeaway. So if they were to fight again, he will be smarter. He's like, people at the upper level, you can't just fucking just attack him like a fucking
no.
dog.
Those
you know
first
what I'm
2
saying?
rounds weren't him.
Kevin Holland.
Yeah, exactly.
Those first 2 rounds weren't him just getting his ass beat. Gilbert Burns was hitting him with some clean ass shots in those first 2 rounds, bro. That fight was close as
All
fuck.
I'm saying is,
Nah, and I agree with that. That's what I'm saying. Like Marco said, it was kind of like the first 2 rounds was kind of like a shock, like kind of like
oh shit.
oh shit, like I'm in different water.
Right,
now. Like
right.
I gotta really learn how to swim. Over
So
here.
yeah, now you just gonna jump
And
up
he
another
learned
weight
how to
class?
fly very quickly.
All I'm gonna say is, I think he could beat Adesanya, and Adesanya is my favorite fighter. He's
Israel
gonna have
Adesanya?
trouble.
Oh, hey,
No.
Adesanya said, fuck Khamzat for making weight.
Wait, so
He's
now
like,
they're in the
"Fuck
same
you
division
too,
now?
big
Yeah.
boy.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Hey, he's coming for
That
that,
would
belt.
that would be interesting to see because we haven't really seen people test Adesanya on the ground like
Yeah.
that. He's more of a he tries
Striker.
to
He's gonna.
he's more of a
Striker,
striker, but I just want like now-
Him and Khamzat would be a pretty good matchup.
That'd be a
I'd
good
like to see
press
that.
conference
people
too.
the thing about the being like
Hey.
with the amount of hype that's behind him now, people are on
That'd be
notice.
crazy.
I'm gonna fuck you, big boy. I'm
And,
gonna
and
fuck you.
Adesanya's kind of sus. He'd be like, "Do it then, do
He
it."
be having his nails done.
Yeah,
and
right.
shit.
He's a little sus.
Zesty boy.
Zesty. Yo, but I'm gonna say this right now. I'm gonna say it on TikTok once again. Adesanya is gonna knock out that Brazilian man,
Who? What's his name? Pereira.
Pereira. Because in Brazil you don't pronounce the R's or whatever. Pereira, whatever.
Pereira.
Yeah.
Pereira.
Pereira. He's gonna knock that motherfucker. Yo, so many people online are saying Pereira's gonna knock him out because he's fucking nasty. Don't get me
Wanna
wrong.
know why? Because UFC fans don't know what the fuck they're talking about, bro. They just like watching carnage, nigga. They don't,
Yeah.
it's mad, just mind-numbing stupidity when they're watching these dudes just fight. So it's like, ah, man, they're just gonna give each other CTE. I just want to see somebody get their ass beat.
Nah, but I'm telling you right now, Adesanya, I guarantee a knockout. I know it, bro. I know.
He can be
I
damn-
know
know.
it.
Nah,
Bro, you guarantee
know
me that
I bet you he lets it go to decision.
Yeah, he's gonna be
Think so?
dancing the
Yeah,
whole
I bet
fucking
he
fight,
lets it
nigga.
go.
But here's the difference though, because the people he fights, they're not world champion kickboxers. These are just MMA people who are like well rounded. He knocked out
Unless
Adesanya.
Pereira
He-
starts really bringing it to him,
He
and
is.
he's like,
That's the
"Whoa,
difference.
shit, I gotta
He gonna put
I
the
gotta
pressure on him.
really
Yeah.
squabble this dude." Like,
This motherfucker, yo, his left hook. Just look up Pereira's highlights. This motherfucker, it doesn't even look like he's putting any power and just knocking motherfuckers out in kickboxing.
I watched a few of his kickboxing fights, including the one with one of the ones
Adesanya?
with him and Adesanya. As a kickboxer,
He's disgusting.
this dude is like a fucking Terminator, dog.
Bro, it makes no sense.
Like,
Yeah.
Wow.
He has mad height. Bro, if you see like his,
Like,
his UFC debut, flying knee, like nothing. Just like they're standing out of nowhere. They just face to face, just knees the dude and dude fucking collapses. Like this dude got mad power. What he did to Sean Strickland. Lil,
oh my,
bro, it was
What-
mad rich.
Y'all falling into
Sean
the trap,
Strickland,
bro.
This dude,
See,
It's the hype. It's the hype.
This
This
is
is
the thing.
hype
See, this is
machine.
what I don't people. I
Dana
try to
White
say,
got you,
just
nigga.
like
Yeah, he did,
just
he
like
did.
the fucking wrestling, and just like we're talking about now about UFC, be an unbiased spectator to the sport. Dana White thinks he's fucking slick. he just sold niggas that shitty ass card because that shit fell apart with Khamzat not making weight, and he just gave us that ass card. That card was ass,
That
bro.
was that shit was ass.
Ferguson
I
versus
only-
Nate Diaz
I
was a
only-
joke.
that
bro.
shit was. Hey, all right.
I liked it because Nate Diaz. I just like watching
Topic.
Nate Diaz do Nate Diaz stuff.
Topic. Khamzat Nate Diaz. Who would have won?
What?
Diaz, he was in
I think-
pure form.
Shut the fuck
I think
up.
Khamzat-
Pure form.
What are you saying? You think?
Diaz would have gave him the work.
Well, one said, I think Khamzat. You think?
Nah, Hamza would have ass raped him.
He
man.
would have killed him.
He would've.
Yo, he would have killed him, bro. Are you
Oh
serious?
In
my
the
God.
first round, he would have murdered
Bro.
him.
That
You
dude,
saw slow.
Nate Diaz would have fucking uppercutted that limp lip fucker
Like
in
Tony
the face,
Ferguson
bro.
was doing him favors.
Exactly.
He was doing Nate Diaz favors.
He was selling out, nigga. Like, yo, Dan, I'll
Bro.
sell out.
Bro,
I'll sell out for next to 20
Nate
grand.
Diaz. See, you know
I like Nate Diaz. I fuck with Nate Diaz. Bro.
he was leaning on the side of the ring and kicked Tony
Yo,
Ferguson.
bro, like that was a joke as a main event.
Bro,
Exactly. He wasn't taking
I'll
this
be
shit
honest with you.
serious.
I'm be honest with
Bro,
you.
that shit was a WWE match.
It was.
The
That
Khamzat,
shit was
the
a
Khamzat
WWE match.
The Khamzat Holland fight was a joke too.
That was.
That shit was. I was like, bro,
Hamza, man, business.
bro, that shit was a joke though.
Grand opening,
No,
grand closing.
But just to bring everything all together, the best fight of the motherfucking year is about to come up. Makachev versus Oliveira.
oh,
That's not
What's
the best fight of the
That's
year.
next month, right?
That's not the best fight.
October.
Of the year.
Nigga.
That's not
Bro,
the best
that
fight of
is
the year.
the best fucking.
That's not
Oliveira's
the
gonna
best
put him
fight
to
of the year.
sleep.
Bro, how is it?
What's gonna be the fight of the year? Because it's September.
Oliveira's way better than Makachev.
That's
bro.
next month,
Oliveira's
right?
the defending champ. He just has his belt taken away because of 1 pound, because of
Bullshit.
the bullshit Dana White
That was
can't
bullshit.
fix.
That was bullshit.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
then
know, but
the biggest fight of the year is when John Jones comes back and fucks somebody up.
yeah, that's gonna be like.
Well,
at
John
the
Jones
end
is
of
probably not fighting
2023.
because I'm sure they would have announced it by now.
That's probably like the end of 2023.
Hey,
if we're
fuck.
being
I
honest.
think we got something to announce though.
Live streaming.
Yes.
Next podcast, if you made it this, damn, we should announce it at the beginning. But if you guys made it this far,
Yeah.
and you guys are fans of the Startup Podcast, and you guys are out there,
live stream.
you guys are out there. You got, I see the messages, I see the comments.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are out there. You
Yes,
know what I'm
sir.
saying? You guys don't have to be in the closet. You guys could leave a comment. It's okay. We are live streaming the next podcast episode. So if you made it this far, if you guys want to ask us any questions,
We want y'all to tap in with us for real.
it's
We're
gonna
gonna
be
have the chat up on the screen. We're gonna be able to see what y'all talking about.
Mm-hmm.
exactly. You guys could tap in. It'll be around. You know, we'll announce the time, but the date will be. What's the date? What's the date? You guys know the date up top.
Next episode.
The next,
It's 2 weeks from today.
Yeah.
So
October 8th.
is it?
Yeah, October 8th.
So if you guys,
human calendar over
so
here.
so
This
if you
guy.
guys made it this far,
Good
the next
guy.
episode
maths.
is gonna be live, direct, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I want to do on TikTok, but we don't got enough followers for that.
How the fuck we go live on all three of them shits?
Hey,
There's ways.
Don't forget Only
there's a
Mans.
will, there's a
Only
way.
Mans. We on there too.
So,
Your man.
I'm gonna clip this up, put on Instagram.
Rumble
and
too,
everything.
nigga. We ain't got no fans on Rumble.
Ooh, we got literally 0 followers on Rumble. We're on Rumble too.
We gonna go up on Rumble. Shout out Rumble.
Yo, shout out
We
Rumble.
about to go up on Rumble.
Rumble
for
Mania,
real,
Oh,
for
speaking
real.
of Rumble, you guys saw SteveWillDoIt's on there.
Yeah, I saw he got a deal.
Bro,
I saw
that
he
shit's
got a
nuts,
content
bro.
deal.
You got Russell Brand on there.
Mm.
My boy,
Russell Brand, who's that?
a
The
comedian.
Yeah.
Oh, the English nigga.
Mhm. They have Donald Trump is on Rumble.
Ooh.
He has 1.5 million followers on there. That's what he does.
Mm.
Like he posts all his rallies and shit.
That's my
On there.
birthday buddy right there. June 14th, realest.
Oh, then
holiday
that
in
makes
the year.
sense. You guys are both gay as hell.
Oh shit. Call ice on you, nigga. Ice Patrol coming to get this nigga. You know what I mean?
You know, and once they start getting more big names on there, maybe that's a platform that could compete with YouTube.
Maybe.
You know, no more censoring. You know,
No more socialism.
Yeah.
no more socialism.
Niggas gonna be hopping
know?
that thing real quick. Rumble. Mhm.
Y'all heard about Brett Favre stealing money from
Brett
impoverished
Favre
communities?
should be in fucking prison.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
about that
talk
shit?
about it.
Maximum
Let's talk
security,
about him
nigga.
stealing from one of the poorest states in the country. Let's talk
Mississippi,
about
dog.
it.
All right, I'm gonna let you guys say shit, and I'm gonna bring this shit all together.
Will, if you will.
All right, so if you guys have been living under a rock and haven't been paying attention, I mean, the media has been covering this up a little bit, but Brett Favre
That's another thing. That's another
is linked in the middle of one of the hugest welfare fraud scams in Mississippi state history. So he has a couple organizations and businesses that he owns and operates, and he has a nonprofit organization that
non-profit, right?
yeah, nonprofit that does a lot of
Piece of
work
shit.
in impoverished communities and things like that. Mississippi on the national scale has the lowest housing incomes, on average. Meaning
Right.
people
They're basically the poorest state in the country.
people are dirt poor, in this state. Like the poorest of the poor live
Especially that
here.
city. I forget the city. Is it actually the poorest city? That
In America?
Southern Myth is whatever city that's at.
Yeah.
It's
Ooh.
actually the poorest city in America.
Yeah.
Damn.
So, anyways, yeah.
So the state allocates a ton of money towards welfare funds for impoverished communities, things like that. Mississippi had about $70 million that they were using for welfare in their most recent bill, I believe. And Brett Favre is, Brett Favre. He's well known. He has a lot of connections, especially in government.
Exactly.
And the governor of Mississippi, Phil Bryant, is one of his buddies.
Mhm.
And then there was another, kind of guy who's real cool with him as well.
Was it with the university? Like,
No, so basically, originally, they've been tracing this stuff like back a few years now. But originally, Brett Favre was supposedly having conversations with the governor and some of the governmental powers out there, and they were going to give him $1 million to use for his organization. You know what I mean?
And he pocketed it, right?
Yeah, he pocketed that shit, and then he
Piece of
also
shit.
he also said, because he has construction businesses that he owns,
Right.
he also said that, oh, my daughter goes to this university. If you guys give me $5 million, I'll build a whole new stadium for volleyball for them at her university.
I saw that. Did he do it? No.
No, pocketed all that shit too. So, and this all came from the welfare, that whole welfare fund,
Uh-huh.
that 70 mil. And now they had this huge lawsuit come out because all these governmental, the governor, I think it was, who else was it? There was a couple government officials that all pleaded guilty recently to this massive lawsuit.
Uh-huh.
So it just puts Brett Favre right in the middle of this
Right,
fucking
right.
huge lawsuit because you're tied with all these dudes
Yeah,
who have been.
those text messages and everything. Too.
Yeah. And then the worst part is, this motherfucker lost his Skechers endorsement.
That's the worst part. What about his Wrangler?
Wrangler.
Them jeans is gonna
They
be
conservative
real.
as fuck. They ain't
Yo,
dropping him.
but
Niggas can't even wear copper fit.
wait, did the feds get involved with this shit? The feds got involved?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
federal government.
Welfare
That's
fraud?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
taxpayer money.
Damn.
Yep.
That dude's and he just isn't it kind of weird that you swept that shit on the rug?
Yeah, nigga. Jameis Winston.
Yeah, we over here.
Remember when he was in the league and he was sending pictures of his dick to that reporter?
No.
Oh,
Bro.
yeah.
I
'Cause
forgot
he's-
about that.
But why? Why?
He's gunslinging, nigga.
Bro, because he's in
Slanging that
Wisconsin.
gun.
Yeah.
He's in Wisconsin, nigga. This nigga ain't got nothing else better to do than fucking.
I got something crazy, and this not some random shit I thought of. This is something I always believed, even when the situation happened, and I could relate it to another quarterback of football in the same league that did something that this is just my opinion. I don't even think it's half as bad what this motherfucker's doing. Michael Vick. This motherfucker went to federal prison for some dogs, right?
Better be
Dog
careful.
fighting at the house. He wasn't even at. It was his house, but he wasn't there.
He was in a tough spot though, because they traced that money right back to his ass. You know what I mean?
But my
Yeah,
thing
his
is, bro,
boys ain't
like,
shit.
That was his money.
His
you know what I'm
homies
saying?
ain't shit. His homies
The
should've
first
took the
thing they
rap
do
for it,
is they get the
honestly.
nigga who supplied the money first. That's why 6ix9ine was caught up the way he was, because they traced
And
all that
that's
money
exactly
right back
it.
to his ass.
His homies threw him under the bus. That's what really what it
but
was.
my biggest thing
Vick
is,
should have
bro,
got
like,
They always treat you as like you were the main catalyst in all this bad shit happening, because you should have told these stupid motherfuckers that they shouldn't have been using your money for this shit.
Yep.
And you let it, you know what I mean? That's how the government spins it. Like, oh, you let this happen because this is your money. You're supposed to be responsible.
But
with
come
this.
on, but they didn't let that shit sweep under the rug.
Yeah, I mean, but that shit was way more fucking
I don't
media
think so.
publicity. That shit, what, the Mike Vick
Brett
stuff?
Favre should be in prison for a long
Mike Vick.
time.
Mike Vick, they put a lot of
To be
publicity on
honest,
that.
I'll be honest. I don't think he should even went to jail for that shit, bro.
Oh, Mike Vick.
Even if he was involved in that shit, I don't think.
You know, you pulling some heartstrings though with the
I
dog
know.
shit.
You wanna-
People
Yeah.
will go to war for their
don't
dogs,
know.
man.
Yeah.
Dog
People go-
fighting.
Come on.
People go to war for them
It's almost the
dogs,
same thing.
bro.
Yo,
I don't agree with no kind of.
Yo, Peter, let us live, bro. Peter,
That's weird.
Peter,
All
let us live, bro.
I'm saying is they eat dogs in somewhere in Asia.
Oh,
Yo.
my God.
Yo, you think Vic would have went to jail if he was
I saw-
cockfighting?
There's a whole like festival of it. They motherfuckers
Bro,
be
come
munching on
on.
the damn canines and
Yo,
shit.
yo, I
Nigga said
remember
there's a
seeing
whole
videos-
festival.
Yo, because-
Canine
Yo,
necklaces
here's my
and shit.
stupid ass
Beers
logic.
and bites for fucking dogs and shit, nigga.
You want to hear my stupid logic? Is like, yo, I seen this crazy video back in the day, like it was like a slaughterhouse. What they do to pigs and cows and shit. I'm like, that's not even nowhere near what Michael Vick was doing. They'll have cows like hung up, like
Look where
by
this
their
nigga
one
brain
leg and
goes,
have
bro.
a
His
machete.
brain is going.
That was his measuring
Yeah,
stick.
yeah. This nigga's brain.
As far as should this motherfucker go to jail?
He's like, yo, look at all these dudes. These niggas over here chopping pigs up. This is way
Right,
worse than the
regular
dogs.
pet like
Nigga,
slaughterhouse.
yeah, like
Should he go
what?
to jail?
What the
No,
fuck?
but it wasn't regular. They got pigs and just slamming them on their head. Bro.
Your rationale is mad crazy,
Like, come
bro.
on, bro.
Yo, what the
Like,
fuck?
no, I'm dead ass serious,
Nah, I
bro.
believe it. I
Like,
believe it.
come on,
Yo.
yo, isn't that like being a hypocrite?
That hit Marco right in the feels, nigga, because it's like, yo, those are perfectly good pigs.
Hey,
I'll
yo.
fuck those pigs.
Slaughterhouses, they be fucking
Shout out Henley,
suplexing the
nigga.
fuck out of them pigs.
And the cows, they be torturing
Fucking
them.
German suplexing the damn pigs and shit.
Marco
dog.
was
Peter's
watching that
about to
shit.
destroy us, yo. Shout out Peter.
Marco was watching that shit and they was going,
The pedophiles.
Oh my,
bro, yo,
Man,
what,
where
yo,
we at?
hold
Yo,
on,
1 minute.
we gotta
I
blur
don't know
some.
what that means.
No,
but
no,
that's where we at.
That was a bar, right? You get it? The pedophile.
You're not a rapper, bro.
Pedophile. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
I get
You're not a rapper.
Yo, god damn.
Yo, that was nuts.
Oh my god.
Nah,
I knew that was gonna go. You know. But.
Well, I didn't know how you feel because you like ultra conservative and shit. I know you don't. You probably not a supporter of welfare and shit like that.
I'm not a conservative.
Save the political talk for election time. That's when.
And
we're
on top
really
of that,
going
I don't
up.
support motherfuckers stealing. You know,
For sure, that's not conservative. That's just being a bitch.
that's being a piece of shit.
Brett Favre, I hope you rot in prison, you motherfucker. You.
You know what this does? This gives Wisconsin a lot of history with QBs and covering up their bullshit for them.
Yo, chill. Yo, all right. Just to bring everything together, this motherfucker hates Aaron Rodgers. So
No, I don't hate
continue.
I was
Aaron
gonna
Rodgers.
say
God.
QB watch. How what QB we destroying this week?
Oh yeah,
Aaron
QB
Rodgers?
watch. Yo, I gotta make a edit. QB watch. Just like
Who we
a
destroying
edit.
this week? Matthew Stafford got it first. Baker Mayfield got it next. Who's next?
Who's the next quarterback that's gonna get it? Damn. Joe Burrow.
Wait,
Nah,
how
I'm not
about
playing. I'm
Kirk Cousins laying an egg on prime time
Oh,
television.
Man,
Yet again.
I guess the Eagles too, nigga. Eagles smoked their shit, bro.
He cannot get it done. I don't know how he keeps getting money.
and he
You
has
want
a
to talk
good-ass
about
team.
fraud and stealing money? That guy, Kirk Cousins. Minnesota about
you
to
know what?
investigate this
That's a good
motherfucker.
take. Kirk Cousins has stole more money than Brett Favre.
You like that? You like that?
You like that?
You like that? That's a wild take, though. He stole one money. No. Oh wait. This is a great talk. I just thought of seeing this shit in my head. Who do you think are the top 5 biggest robbery QBs of all time with their contracts
DeMarcus
that
Russell
didn't do
gotta
shit?
be up there.
Yeah.
Marcus Russell.
Kirk Cousins,
Jay Cutler.
Jay Cutler,
shit.
yes.
Oh,
Brock
fuck.
Osweiler.
Oh,
shit.
shit. I forgot about all
the
those.
Texans.
Rex Grossman.
Grossman.
Oh,
yo,
I
shit.
think it was a bum. He ain't getting no
He
big
went to a
contract.
Super Bowl. He
Nah.
went to a Super
Oh, he
Bowl. He
did.
went to a Super Bowl.
He did.
Nah,
he
his
did.
defense carried him the whole time, though.
Hey,
Because
Fucking
man,
Brian
he
Urlacher.
was
Who's the
a
other nigga?
historic-
Lance Briggs.
He was.
Historically, there's probably been some shit QBs that got paid. Like,
I'm trying
them
to
niggas
think.
don't have to work.
Taysom Hill, I
Ever.
think, in my opinion.
Well,
Yeah,
he never
Taysom Hill,
got the big
That contract's so
contract.
fucked up, nigga. They converted his dumbass to tight end, nigga. That shit don't work. Bro.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
stupid for signing
No,
that contract.
But what I'm gonna say is I thought Minnesota was gonna do good this year. But I mean, still early though.
Oh, another nigga.
Man, long as they got Kirk, I ain't believing in them.
Now
Because
you're right. Now you're
Kirk,
I didn't
I don't
think
know
about the
what it
quarterback
is.
Situation.
He's another one who he's good. He's serviceable. He can get the job done, but he ain't gonna
Elite.
win
He's
you.
not elite. You
No.
need elite.
Who's the
You need
fucking
elite.
QB for Jacksonville?
Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor
Trevor
Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Before.
Gabbert.
Blaine Gabbert.
Oh, Gabbert.
But
But he
Gabbert
didn't
got
get
paid.
paid, though. Nah.
Yeah, he did. He got
No,
some
didn't.
money.
No, he didn't.
Nah.
Chad Henne?
No,
Was
no,
it Chad
no,
Henne?
It was no. It was the construction working dude.
Bortles. Blake Bortles got
Bortles.
paid.
Oh, yeah, he got like a 3-year,
Yeah.
70
He got paid.
Yeah, he was ass. He was ass.
Garbage.
That's the top 5 right there. So we got.
I mean, he made it to AFC
Actually, no,
Championship.
I think Tannehill should be in that top 5. That nigga's trash.
Yeah, he is trash. Oh, that's another team that's
He got
doing
benched.
ass.
Yo,
That's another
one.
team.
yeah, yeah.
They should have been benched.
Garbage.
Malik
They should
Willis.
have been benched him
They
for
about to
sure.
bench man
Yo,
Ryan
low key, that's
too.
an L segment, just smoking QBs. You know, that's just roll up, have like
Who do you think's right now in the tops in the spot for our worst QB in the league right now?
right now.
Right now.
Right now,
Starter.
Joe
it's
Burrow.
looking like Matt Ryan up in Indy.
Nah, I'm not putting
fuck,
Joe
yeah,
Burrow.
yeah.
Joe Burrow ain't got no protection, bro. They just beating him up.
That
I'm trying to
O
think.
line.
Oh, it's terrible.
They're
is
just beating the shit out of him.
You
Like
know-
him, he
I'm
should
trying
be
to think.
balling.
Starting QB.
You know what's crazy though? Since he spent a good amount of money on that O line,
And it's still ass.
It's still
Yeah, I know.
ass, bro.
Money.
Bro, he
I don't
does
get
not
it.
have no time. And I feel like just watching it, like just watching the Bengals game, I just feel like the pressure is getting to him. Like he's making terrible decisions when he has the ball in his hands. Like
well, when
He
you
was
have
making
enough,
that Cowboys defensive line look like they had 8 Pro
I mean,
Bowlers,
they
4
do have a good
starters,
at-
and 4
I mean,
off the bench.
they do have
He was
a
loving that game. Jared was loving that game. He was watching that. So yeah.
I mean, the
He was at home yelling at the screen like, yeah.
line though.
No,
Yeah, that we them boys.
Nah,
Hey.
yeah, we got the rotation
Yeah, they
thing
got a
down.
good D-line
The
though.
rotation thing
I'm
down. We got it.
gonna speak something real crazy.
Wait,
It's not even crazy.
before who's the quarterback for Dallas right now?
Cooper Rush.
Cooper Rush.
Yo,
King Coop.
he did really, really good, bro.
Hey.
Against the Cincinnati team, that's
He
not a
knows
How you
to
feel? How
step
you feel?
in. He knows how to step in. Granted, I don't think Cincinnati necessarily was thinking he could kind of get the job done.
Yeah,
So they were kind of.
they slept on him.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
they'll
I
pass
think
it,
they
they'll
did.
pass
I
it,
think
slept
they
on
did.
him.
Okay. But what were you gonna say?
No. Cooper, like he like
No,
so-
before that.
No, yeah. So I was gonna say, actually, I low key forgot, but I'm gonna bounce back. All right? Last night took an L, but tonight I bounce back. Cooper Rush gave me like the surprising quarterback play of the week because, bro, like I didn't think he was capable of even fucking doing.
Hey, he had to
You-
step in.
you know-
What was it? Last year or year before when Dak got
against,
hurt?
yeah, against the Vikings. He won against the Vikings.
Yeah, Kirk
Comeback
Cousins.
win.
Here we
Yeah.
go again.
I'm gonna say
Can't get
one
the job
thing.
done.
Speaking, I've been backing this man up for over a decade.
Joe Flacco.
My
Flacco?
boy Joe Flacco stepped up.
Wait,
and
hold on.
Yo,
threw 4 touchdown
I used
passes.
to give you so much shit about Joe Flacco, but can we just, if you're at home and you got this far, give just a round of applause for Joe Flacco.
Joe
Clapping
Flacco.
for that nigga.
Resurgence right now.
Yo,
And I was at home thinking to myself, I ain't gonna cap, I thought to myself a little bit, What if he takes his team to the Super Bowl?
Oh, shut the fuck.
What the fuck? Nah. If they went on a streak, if they win a division, like they beat Buffalo, they beat Miami, they beat us and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I'd be like, yo, it was him. He did it. It was him.
It was Joe Flacco.
He was
Done
the
it
team.
before.
Hey,
He can do it again.
you know what's
Y'all be hating, but I told you, quarterbacks that been there, they know what it takes. He's been there, bro,
True.
and he
Except
balled
Matt
out in that
Stafford.
boat.
Fuck Matt Stafford.
He balled out in that Super
Garbage-ass
Yeah,
Matt Stafford.
Matt Stafford, fucking, he got
He
carried.
ain't it.
Aaron Darnold's so good that
We
he
ain't never
carried
gonna
that.
forget Week 1, a touchdown and 3 picks.
Hey, but
Mhm.
this past Sunday though was fucking comeback Sunday.
It was.
The Jets came back. The Dolphins came back.
I don't want to speak about it too
Cowboys.
much, a little
Yeah.
bit too much, just because this take right here is gonna be a little dated because the week 3 is already gonna be over. You know.
Yeah, I know, but bro,
Yo, we gotta do this shit every week, bro. We gotta do this shit like, especially during football season.
I'm saying.
No, like we gotta do like somehow streaming or some shit. Like I don't
Yeah.
we're just talking on the podcast right now, but like
Oh man,
if we're talking about football every week, you know, stocked up live stream.
Yeah, something like just for football.
Yeah, for webcam, you know, like something quick, you
Something
know,
hard,
keep
yeah.
updated, you know, because that takes gonna be a day on Tuesday.
no, it is, but god
You know.
damn, it was a good weekend.
You know,
this past
I'm
weekend.
interested to see how the season plays out and shit. You guys anything else? You guys got
How
gotta
much
get
Call
off
of
your
Duty you
chest?
think Kyler Murray's gonna play this weekend?
What, Call of Duty came out?
Oh, the beta's out.
The
right
beta's
now.
out
the
for
beta.
Modern
What
Warfare.
are the Cardinals even doing? They won on Sunday, didn't they?
Yeah, they're 1-1, right?
Yo.
They beat Vegas.
Oh, that was the other team that came back, bro. They shouldn't even won that game.
yeah, no.
Vegas had that shit.
But it's Derek Carr, bro.
Yeah, Derek Carr.
Derek Carr's trash.
Vegas. It's not.
Not looking
It's
good
still
for them.
early, but it's not
Yeah.
coming.
The Broncos looking real good right now, aren't they?
Nah,
They're looking real
nah,
good
nah,
right now,
nah,
aren't they?
bro.
Nah.
Nah,
All right,
nah,
give
nah,
it-
that's
I was
off
with
yet.
you. I was with
Nah,
you.
Give it a
I'm
few
not
more weeks.
there. I'm
Give it a
not
few more
there.
weeks when the Raiders are like 2 and fucking
Nah, I'm not
7.
there. I'm not
with you, Will.
there.
I said
When
they
they're
won
like
the
2 and
division.
7, and you're like, damn, Russell kind of
But
good,
all I'm
yo.
gonna say is, like I
I
keep
don't
saying, Mahomes is the best quarterback I've ever seen.
Gay boy. No.
I'm telling you.
So
He beat Herbert.
Herbert out
Herbert
here
got
with
hurt,
fucking
so I don't want to hear
Yeah.
nothing about it.
bruised coochie
Hey,
cartilage.
you know-
Hey man, he was back there getting man.
Who?
Herbert.
I was at the
Oh,
crib watching
Hubert,
the game,
nigga.
man. He was just getting thrown to the ground. I was like, "This offensive line got
He was doing good
something.
though.
They gotta bring in an
figured
extra tight end or
hit.
something,
Oh,
a
yeah.
fullback or something."
Yeah.
This kid was getting thrown to the
No, it
ground.
was crazy. Speaking of Herbert, bro, I watch Herbert and I watch Mac Jones play. Bro, he's a level above fucking Mac Jones, bro.
Oh,
Bro,
yeah,
he's
yeah,
a
yeah,
level
yeah, yeah,
above.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
elite, nigga. I'm
Bro,
telling
yeah.
you.
yo, Herbert just slings that shit. Is so
Herbert's
beautiful.
got an elite attitude.
Yeah.
Is it?
His
Because-
aura, nigga.
That-
Everything
that's
about
what
him.
it
It's not even
Y'all
the-
is
I mean,
dick riding right now.
No, bro, like
Nah.
just watch Mac Jones play and watch Herbert play, bro.
Who does Mac Jones have that's a premier talent on his team? He's
Devontae
talking about
Parker.
Kendrick Bourne and Jacoby Myers. Two
Devontae
nobodies.
Parker.
This
That
nigga
nigga
got
got
good. This
guy
nigga got
shut
pretty
down
good
week
receiver.
one.
Name the receivers on the Chargers right now. Name them.
Mike Williams, Keenan Allen.
Okay, 2 Pro Bowls, 2 Pro Bowlers.
Bam.
Then who's their
Yeah,
tight
good
end?
running back.
Who's their tight end?
Oh, they got
That-
Austin Eckler, the running back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
great
Eckler's
running
good.
back.
Hard.
Yeah.
But still,
You got
but
mad weapons.
I'm not even talking about like the weapons around. Just how they sling the football. Just like just look
Air
at
it out.
Just like bro, it's just like different.
That's how they got that. That's how we get down in Oregon.
But
You know,
New
sling
England
that
system,
rock,
though, It's duck and dive. That's
Right.
all they
Yeah.
do. Some
They'll
to the
run-
running back.
Honestly,
No,
people-
Garoppolo be nasty.
People
in our
people
system.
on that, like, because we had the GOAT. We had the GOAT who made shit just happen. But like Belichick's always been a run first type of coach.
No,
He wants you to run.
I don't agree with
Bullshit.
that. I don't agree with that.
He's always been a run
Belichick
first.
is
Yeah.
A
Belichick
run
is
first?
Yeah.
try to
He's always-
establish the run, and if it don't work, fuck it.
Just sling
Yeah,
that motherfucker.
you only say fuck it though because Brady's there to salvage it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
nah.
Now that there ain't no Brady,
it would
there,
behoove him to get a workhorse back that he
Yeah,
could use.
Yeah. You know what's crazy though? I feel like the last time I've seen in our system, like that ball being slung, is the year when fucking Moss broke the record.
07, right? They're
Yeah.
just slinging that
Ooh, yeah,
Even-
I think
Bro,
they broke the record for most points too. I think,
or
Did
even
they?
that year
Yeah,
that
or
yeah,
yards,
yeah.
offensive yards, something like
thing. Yeah,
that.
Brady got the most touchdowns.
that first
Yeah, and then
boy.
Peyton Manning broke him the next
Right.
year or some shit like that.
that
Couple years
breakout
later.
year with Gronk and Hernandez both playing too.
Yeah.
That was one of those years where we were slinging this shit,
Yeah.
like where it was just Gronk,
The
prime
only thing with
Gronk.
Hernandez, he was
Yeah,
always
and then you had
fucking
Wes
hurt.
Welker on that team too. Deion
Wes Welker?
Yeah.
Branch.
Yeah, Deion.
But they were slinging it
Brandon
those years
Lloyd.
though. But that's
and out of there.
weapons.
Yeah, when you got a lot of weapons coming off the line, you can only check so many.
Yo,
Yeah.
speaking of the GOAT,
Belichick was blessed at that time.
you're speaking of the GOAT, Brady, right? You guys hear about his first ever L he took? His wife is gonna do a divorce.
That's true.
Nah, he's getting Wednesdays off, so he fixed it.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw
Yeah,
that. My boy
yeah.
got Wednesdays off.
She
That's
gave him.
good.
She gave him the.
He's straight.
She gave him the hall pass. to
He'll
go
be at the
hang with his
crib.
boys.
You know, but you know, I was talking about that shit at work. I'm like, Brady's good. He's just gonna get another supermodel wife after. Yo, it was funny because the dude he was very upset. He goes, "Why does someone could have such a perfect life? They win Super Bowls. He's 40 years old and looks so young. He has a supermodel wife. How come I can't have that?" I'm like, if you put
Motherfucker
it,
in love with Tom Brady.
I'm like, if you put it that way, I guess. But what the fuck? That's kind of weird.
Yo, shout out TB12, nigga.
Yo, TV12, that's the brand right there.
Yes, sir.
I'm just about to be mad overpriced though. I ain't gonna lie.
You seen
Them
this nigga's
shirts?
clothes? The Tom Brady clothes?
Super expensive.
Dumb expensive.
Is it?
Crazy expensive.
Hey man, he got a big brand. You know, he's a
He got enough money.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's greedy. You
Look
know,
us up, nigga.
you know, but he-
Avocado ice cream ain't free, bro.
that shit is pricey. Yo, eating healthy is pricey, bro. That's why Pringles are 99 cents at the gas station still.
For real?
Hey, Pringles slap though.
Yeah, that shit's
I ain't gonna
fire,
cap.
Only Chip Brain that don't lie to you about
Yo,
the bag.
Yo, all the food coloring,
full to the
Samsung,
brim,
bro,
nigga.
that shit's nice.
Or that what is it? High fructose corn syrup.
Oh man,
God.
So y'all ain't really about to change your predictions yet after the first 2 weeks?
no, it's too early.
I'm rocking with the Chargers still.
I got Buffalo.
I still got the Patriots.
Bro, you're blind, nigga.
Dak gotta figure it out, and
I
I
know.
think he will.
When
But
was
he
Dak
got a
coming
lot
back?
of time. They say
Yeah.
week 8,
Mm.
week 9-ish, maybe.
I actually do like the season a little bit longer. I actually do like that.
Let me ask you a tough question. If Cooper Rush keeps balling out,
No.
no?
Why not?
Because you got so much money invested in Dak? But didn't that shit happen one time? A few years back, some quarterback got injured. And he...
Oh, Drew Bledsoe.
not that one. That was a miracle.
If
nigga.
I'm
so
paying
glad.
him that much money, I gotta have him out there if he's healthy.
But what if he fucks up the chemistry and they start losing again?
That's the coach's decision, man. That's why he paid
No,
the
it's
coach.
not even the coach thing. It's Jerry Jones. He don't
Fuck
let
Hey,
Jerry
I
Jones
said
shit.
this is Dak's prove it year. Get out there
And ball out.
and ball the fuck out.
Let me ask you
We
this.
saw how the TikTok comments was caping for him and coming to bat for him. This is his year. When he come back, he gotta prove it. When he come back, I don't want to hear nothing about. Hey, I'm a Cowboys fan. When he come back, I'm not gonna be talking about no injury. I'm not gonna be talking about he missed 8 weeks. He missed 9 weeks. You had time to get it together.
And I'm gonna say one thing. Oh wait, what? Say what you gonna say?
Nah, I got one question for Jared because he's the resident Cowboys fan, but I got a question for the fans too. If y'all watching this, be honest. Dak, he has sparks. And I know people want him in and they want him out. It's real wishy-washy. But say Dak does ball out when he comes back. Like when he balls out and he gets them to the playoffs and they win. Do you think people are going to treat him with the respect he deserves if he leads that team to a championship?
Well, they're gonna have to.
They're gonna have to, but it's gonna come from a place where like it's something he should do. Like that's something he should do.
And you know what? That's a standard. Kind of like a Patriot too.
Yeah, they're gonna hold him to that standard.
Right.
Like people already look at the comments. People already look at Dak as that kind of
the guy
punching elite type quarterback. So
I feel like can I be honest? I feel like Dallas is one of those fan bases where they kind of don't want to see Dak be successful. They want him to suck ass.
I don't agree with that.
Because they didn't even really want him there. You know how hard they were fighting back against him being the starting quarterback when Tony Romo was getting ready to be out?
well, granted, it's Tony Romo.
Yeah.
Tony Romo's better than Dak, and I'm gonna clip that shit too.
Yeah.
You're reaching.
Nah,
That's not reaching,
Tony
bro.
Romo's stats are crazy.
Bro, Tony Romo was disgusting, bro.
Phillip Rivers' stats are crazy too.
His stats are gunslinger. He going to the Hall of Fame. Wait on it.
But I'm gonna just say this one thing, and I mentioned this shit. Shout out to group chat.
So if Dak wins a ring, is he better than Tony Romo?
It depends how he wins it.
Yeah.
You know.
What do you mean? It depends how
that's
he won it.
Hey, we're not about what ifs here.
Yeah, we going off of what we got.
Whoa, they still tied right now
Really?
for
Really?
rings. 0-0. They still tied.
Might be for everything too. I don't see Dak winning the Super Bowl.
But I'm
My
gonna say this
opinion.
one thing. I just want to speak on this. I don't even know the actual word I can put to describe the fickle NFL fans that are on the internet nowadays. How fucking fickle they are.
Fickle.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like literally, they'll say one thing. All right. For example, he had this take on Dak Prescott saying if you don't do nothing in the playoffs, that we should transition. Dallas should transition to a new quarterback. All the comments were, "You're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about." Blah blah blah. Look at his
It's
numbers.
Jerry Jones.
Blah 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 blah. All this nonsense. He plays like shit the week one. Oh, people were reverting back.
Facts. People retracting their statements.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for real,
yeah, I
bro. Like
remember that.
what? Like, bro. Like, think about how fickle that is. Week one. Before the season starts, Las Vegas gonna be the team of the year. Blah 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 blah. The 0-2. Oh man, they fucking suck. Da, 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 da. Bro, what the fuck? What was all this energy? Justin Herbert's the man. Da, da, da. They're gonna win the division. Same
He's the
thing.
man. He's
No, but
still
he
the
got
man,
injured, though.
Justin
No, but
Herbert.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Nigga, no excuses.
I'm still with you.
Stay
You the
healthy.
man.
Yo. And same thing with Mahomes. Oh, Mahomes not gonna do nothing with Tyreek Hill. Blah 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 blah. Look at that,
Facts. You got no receivers.
bro.
Look
And he's
at him.
still killing
Travis
it.
Kelsey balling.
Bro, like, where is stand on your ground, stand for something, bro. Like,
Bro, the league. All right. We watched the Rams win a Super Bowl last year,
mhm.
and we saw their parade. Nobody was there. These fan bases don't really have
Bro,
real fans.
the
It's sheep.
the Las Vegas Aces, the WNBA basketball team,
Mhm.
their championship parade is probably the biggest championship parade I've seen in probably a minute.
Really?
Really?
I was
I didn't
looking
see
at
that
that shit
shit.
on social media.
I saw a couple
Bro,
clips.
I think them in Oakland might be the only professional franchises in Vegas in the nights in
Yeah,
hockey.
the Vegas. Yeah, that's it.
And it was like, damn, that shit was crazy to see, even for a WNBA team. But I was like, damn,
Yo, for accolades though, would they have the WNBA MVP, right? Coach of the year, Becky Hammond, which is crazy. She was a good coach. I heard.
facts.
Uh,
That team is crazy.
Bro, what was the other? They had like mad accolades this year, and I'm like,
They had
damn,
like 4 or 5 All-Stars, I think.
ridiculous.
All-Starters.
Kelsey Plum, bad as shit though.
Bro, plum dog.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
a walking
I'm trying to go to
bucket.
the WNBA.
Hey, I'm
one of the
gonna tag your
championship
girl
games next year.
one. I'm fucking with you.
Plump nigga, Kelsey Plump. nigga.
I wouldn't say all that.
Jeez.
Hey.
She's definitely a beautiful young lady, but
Yeah,
she
she
a
is.
baller too. She a
Mhm.
walking bucket.
Yep.
Plum dog. We out
Hey.
here. One time for plum dog.
Oh man. Damn, that's how we're gonna wrap it up. WNBA.
No, who said
That's
anything about
fitting.
wrapping it up, dirtbag?
What's another topic you got? Pull it up.
I got
Shit,
that over
so
Gotta edit
I
this
mean, we gotta.
shit.
Hey,
You good. You good.
Hey, let me shout out Albert Pujols though, 4th player in MLB history.
Mhm.
He's
To
still
re-
playing.
Yeah, that's your dad.
He's like
nigga,
80
you know?
years old,
Bro,
bro.
that
that shit
motherfucker's
died,
still out
nigga.
there swinging that
Still
bat.
getting that money.
Mad
Yeah.
Dominican.
Yeah,
Still
I
getting
believe
that
he's
money.
the 4th player in MLB history to reach 700 home runs. Yeah, me and round of applause for.
Nah, yeah.
Pujols.
Nah,
that's
shout out
for
Barry Bonds, bro.
Man, fuck Barry Bonds. Nigga
Facts,
took
he
the
gonna
Who
go
the
road.
off.
fuck Barry Bonds?
He
Barry
gonna go
Bonds.
off, man.
What? Rock me Asiana? Rock me Asiana.
Fuck
Shut up.
Barry
Barry
Bonds.
Bonds.
Barry Bonds, nigga.
Barry
Kanye got a
Bonds
song
deserved to
called
be in
Barry
that
Bonds.
thing.
Can't another brother come swinging the bat like Barry Bonds swung that
Fuck.
bat?
Ain't never.
Fuck Barry
Never.
Bonds.
He said, "Fuck Barry Bonds."
You ever watch
Talk
Barry
about
Bonds
Big
highlights?
Poppy, nigga. Big Poppy.
Yo, when I was drunk at the Renaissance game, fuck Mookie Betts.
This nigga's crazy.
Red Sox fans about to stab you outside the game. Crazy
Fuck Mookie.
shit.
Fuck you.
Yo, we need to hit up a game, bro. Y'all need to stop being fucking broke boys, and we need to hit up a game. Where we going? What game we going to?
Now we're going to a UFC fight.
we going to a Revolutions game, a
Ooh.
Revs game?
The
Something like
W-
that.
WNBA game.
going to
We're
Survivor.
WNBA.
We're going
WNBA,
to
we
Connecticut.
Survivor
We're
Series.
going to Survivor Series.
Yo.
TD Garden.
Bro,
Hey,
nah,
low-key.
that shit would be
Yo.
lit.
Low-key,
Actually, I'm down
low-key.
with that.
Low-key, I'm with that.
That
Saying
shit would
fuck
be
Brock
crazy.
Lesnar the whole
Go to
time.
a
Fuck
fucking-
Lesnar.
Go to a TNA Impact fucking
Oh my
Hey,
god.
we'll be the only one sitting there, dog.
Yeah.
front row.
Be 4 of us,
Throw
one
the
of us
chair-
on each
we're the
side
ones
of the
throwing
ring.
the chairs in.
Yo,
like,
don't they record the thing in the same location every week? Was it like
Yeah.
Nashville, Tennessee?
They do it at one a central location. Yeah.
Nigga, what ticket's probably $5, nigga.
Yo, you know
Bro,
West
that's
Side
how you
Gun?
save
You know
money.
West Side Gun?
Yeah.
Yeah, he fucks with wrestling heavy.
He was at AEW.
Yeah,
Oh, was
he
he?
performed at AEW.
Did he?
with
Yeah.
Daniel Garcia.
And then I was listening to Jim Cornette's podcast. He ate his ass alive.
He hate
dog.
rappers though. I heard he hates rappers.
Hates. His like most favorite hip hop song is like Hip Hop Delight or some shit.
From the 70s?
Bro,
an old
that's
fuck.
that's another thing. Honestly, sometimes I just like seeing like random shit. Fabulous is on fucking AEW too, bro.
Wait, when?
You see? Exactly.
Loso?
That's so random.
You see? Exactly.
Fabulous? When?
Yeah, like fuck, this was a while
West Side
back.
Gun
But
random,
he didn't
because
wrestle
I
anything.
didn't
He
know-
was
oh,
like
yeah.
he
Yeah,
was
he's a
like with the
fan, but-
commentators, like just like.
I know he's like a
there.
big fan. I know he's like a really
I didn't
really
know
big
he was
fan.
like making people.
Snoop too. Snoop was in there too, but he.
Well,
Snoop?
Snoop's on everything.
Yeah, Snoop's been involved in wrestling for a little bit though.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. All I know is
Oh wait! Before you close it out, I got one more question. I know the fans is probably wondering why we ain't doing our chicken cook-off contest right now. This
Oh,
nigga
yeah,
pussied
these-
out.
nah.
Punk-ass
Okay,
motherfuckers, man.
yeah, you know. If
No
you guys-
wings. Weak.
wings.
Nah,
Pussied
it
out.
was my son's birthday. I was really busy today.
Oh, he's making an excuse for his son's birthday. This nigga making an
You
excuse
know what?
right here.
You know what? Fuck my
You
son.
all right? No, I want to ask
Yo,
y'all this.
this nigga's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
I wanna ask-
I was being sarcastic.
I want to
Dad of the year.
ask y'all this question. This nigga don't even wash chicken. Do y'all wash yours?
And how do you wash it? If you say soap, just log off.
Dirty ass niggas, bro.
I'm gonna clip that just to see. I want to see the answers.
How do you wash your chicken?
Do you guys wash your chicken before you cook it? Should you or should you not?
Do you wipe your ass after you take a shit? Should you?
To both questions, leave instructions in the comments
Exactly.
on how you do it.
Exactly.
Yep.
Leave it in the comments.
Yes, sir.
This is Doctor Podcast.
episode 11.
Onto. This is dope. It was fun. I like this shit. All right, we good.
Shout out MJF.
And I'm gonna take more shots after this. All right, guys.
Ciao. Peace out, babies.